Good morning, everybody. Little Lady Charlotte here. It is a beautiful morning. It's crisp and cold, and I am on my way to work. I was coming out of my mom's apartment complex. Yeah, I'm still at my mom's. I won't move into my place until like the third week of November. But I'm not in a rush because she cook all the time. Anyway, I'm on my way out of the apartment complex, and I took note of something. She lives right at a school zone. So I wanted to share some safety tips with you as far as those drivers that drive early in the morning. Something that we tend to forget about in our everyday life would be the school safety zones. You get a call or you get a ping, and the first thing you're thinking is money. Get the fare, do what I do. But I want to ask you to please pay particular attention to school zones. Monitor the speed. The speed in most school zones are like 20, 25. Please honor that. Don't be in such a hurry to get to your next fare. It's not worth killing a child. Also, watch out for your school buses. Your school buses are out on the scene in droves. So don't try to beat the school bus because you're in such a hurry. Make sure you stop. And did you know that you're not supposed to move until the school bus pulls off first? It's not enough for you to wait for the door to shut and the lights go off. You're not actually supposed to move until that bus moves first. I know that because this is what I teach at my job. If you don't believe me, go online and read it. Once the bus starts to pull away, then you're safe to pull away. Because school buses can stop all of a sudden for the last minute child, or last minute child dart out in front of your car trying to make the school bus. So don't do the jackrabbit starts or try to beat the school bus when the sign is getting ready to come out. Because you got kindergartners, first and second graders that haven't understood how to catch the bus yet. All they know, they see a yellow school bus and they jump out there. They're not waiting on a sign. They're just so excited to go to school and get on the bus with their friends. So watch out for that, school buses. Also, I want to tell you to be particularly careful with joggers in the mornings. You have a lot of mommies and daddies that go jogging with their children. What I mean is, they have a stroller in front of them, and they're pushing it and jogging and running with the stroller in front. If you come up to a stop sign and you're doing a rolling stop, you're most likely looking for the jogger in the bright clothing. But you're not looking for that baby stroller in front of them that they've got out in front of them about 4 feet. And you're going to take the stroller out by doing those rolling stops at those stop signs or doing those quick look arounds. You're not really focusing. You're trying to, some of you are trying to watch the road with your peripheral vision. Peripheral vision is not to actual see. You can only see shadows and some colors with your peripheral vision. You can't actually make out things over here. It's just to see shadows and some color. You need to turn your head left and right to left. When I say left, right, left, you want to look left last. Since you're getting ready to get out in traffic, that's most likely the side you're going to be hit from, the left side. So remember that when you go to stop signs, stop completely, stop behind the stop line, and look left, right, left. Not left, right, right. Left, right, left. And remember to look out for those babies and strollers. Parents are pushing the kids, like I said, to go jogging in the mornings. They're also pushing those strollers, trying to hurry up and get to daycare before they go to work. So be mindful of that as well. Also, distracted driving early in the morning could be dangerous, like I'm doing. Distracted driving. Making a video while I'm driving, that is distracted driving. If you can, try not to do it. But if you are doing it, be extremely, extremely careful. That's why you don't see me looking in the camera as much, because I have to watch at least 15 seconds ahead of me. Now, that's another thing. When you are driving, look for visual clues. Visual clues on the road. A lot of us don't do that. What I mean is, next time you coming up to an intersection, look on the ground. See how many skid marks you see. If you see a lot of skid marks at that intersection, that's a visual clue that this is a dangerous intersection and you need to be particularly careful. There's a reason why there's so many skid marks right there. Don't get caught up in it. Don't be so, oh, I'm the best driver in the world. Accidents can happen anywhere at any time. Another thing to be careful of, when you're driving and you're behind tractor trailers, give yourself the necessary space cushion. Don't be so up on their ass, because if he goes through a red light or she goes through a red light and it's red, because see, they can't stop. They should have been paying attention too, but they can't stop. But you can stop. Stay back far enough behind them so you can look over the top of the trailer and see the lights. Okay. Also, now you need to use your audio clues. You need to use your hearing. When you're driving, even if you don't have a passenger in the car, try not to have your radio blasting, because you need to hear EMS and fire trucks. You need to hear somebody's horn blaring, because they may be having a medical emergency and trying to run through the intersection. So you really need to pay attention and listen to those things. So you don't have time to have your radio up so damn loud. There's too much for you to do. Another thing you could do is, I'm sorry, I was looking at this intersection. Intersections are the most dangerous places to have accidents. Oh, also look up your law, the law in your state as far as motor vehicle accidents. Like here, I think there's a 3-year statute of limitation. But we also have 2 laws that are very, very, very important. One, in North Carolina, we have the contributory law. That means that if you're 1% at fault, even 1% at fault, and the other person's 99% at fault, they won't settle your case. You won't get anything. You'll just have a tore up car. And then there's also the last chance law. Look them up. See if you got one where you are. The last chance law states that you had the last opportunity to avoid an accident. So you know when people get out there and say, oh, I wish they would hit me. Cha-ching, finna get this check, tired of this car anyway, get me a new one. Oh, they shouldn't have pulled out there. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna hit them. Or you thinking it inside, oh, I'm finna tear their ass up. It ain't gonna be a bad accident, but it'll be an accident and I can get a check. Now in North Carolina, if they got a good lawyer and they pulled out last chance on you, that you had the last chance to avoid an accident, you won't get anything. Plus, it's not worth, having accidents to get a check. Some people are out there doing it. Let me tell you about that too. I know y'all know it. Especially got them Uber stickers on your car and that Lyft sticker on your car. Some people don't understand how it works. They figure you work for Uber, you work for Lyft. That's like with commercial vehicles or company vehicles. For some reason, people want to get hit by them because they think they're going to settle for $1 million before Christmas. Christmas next month, basically. That's not how it works. So they see that Uber and Lyft sticker on your vehicle. They're going to look at you like a commercial vehicle. Or, in other words, a rolling blank check. We know how Uber does the insurance, but everybody else, they don't understand it. They don't know. They just think it's a company and they're going to sue the company. No, they're going to sue you. I did talk to one of my subscribers, Scott. I'm sorry, Uberman Tampa. And I am going to incorporate myself with the LLC. I know that may seem a bit extreme to some of you, but it protects me in the event of an accident where if my insurance doesn't cover, then my LLC will protect me. If they can't come after my personal effects. Yeah, I think by the time I do all that, it may be around about $100, maybe a little bit more. But I've incorporated before. I used to have a business called Best Kept Secrets of Charlotte a long time ago. And I had it incorporated. So I think I will do that just to protect myself. I don't have nothing, but I don't need nobody taking what I got. I already barely got a pot to piss in, no window to throw it out of, but I do have a pot. So anyway, I just wanted to give you those safety tips this morning. One last one. Look ahead. I didn't get to finish. Look ahead of you at least 10 to 15 seconds when you ride down the road. Let me show y'all something. Okay, I'm behind this truck. Let me show you my following distance. That is my following distance. You want to keep a following distance of at least 4 to 6 seconds. But I'm looking 15 seconds down the road. I'm looking at that red light. So that means I'm not going to anticipate it's going to be green when I get there. He's getting over gradually. I'm still doing, 40? And my space cushion is fine. So in case he stops abruptly, I can stop without hitting him or skidding. And then I'm going to show you my stopping distance. When I'm driving on the road, this is my stopping distance right here. I don't need to be ass on them. I don't. Because if they break down, I need to be able to get around them or if there's a medical emergency, I need to have space to go around, after I provide some assistance. All right, so anyway, I'm gonna go. So talk to you guys later. I'm still working on my ending video phrase and my catchphrase. I ain't got squat, but I'm still working on it. So let's see, what do I say all the time at work? When my boss asks me how I'm doing, I always say rainbows and butterflies. So I'm gonna say, may your day be filled with rainbows and butterflies. Good morning. And how you doing?